Good afternoon, Freedom Friends. This is B with Life Done Free. Today was supposed to be tobacco planting day, but instead, let me stop what I'm doing to spend the next 4 hours harvesting mulberries, using the Squeezo strainer, using the sun oven, all to make Tag's tummy full, and to get him and all of you who are team Tag-a-lag-a-ding-dong off my back. So, if you're interested in seeing the process from tree to tummy with the Squeezo strainer and the sun oven, come check it out.
What are you doing? Are you always lollygagging? Always.
Yes.
Yes?
I'm planting.
What are you doing?
I'm planting
You're planting what?
tobacco.
Yeah, it looks like you're planting tobacco.
I am. I'm planting tobacco right there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just saw that these were... Look.
Yeah, what are you going to do with them?
I'm going to make some syrup for dinner. I'm gonna make some pancakes, and then I'm gonna make some syrup, and I'm gonna feed it to you.
Is that it?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought you were going to do other things with them.
Oh, well, depends on how much I get and how much we eat, right?
No, I'm more referring to you're going to separate the seeds and then you're going to do something with them.
Oh, well, yeah, that I guess. Okay, so I'm gonna try to send them through the Squeezo strainer and see if I can take the seeds and plant them in, I don't know, somewhere else.
All over?
All over.
Mm.
This tree was here on our property when we bought it, and the last time I was in the garden there were starts of fruit, and so it's nice to see that they're ready for harvest. Quite a few of them. There's a lot on the ground too, so I'm gonna get what I can get and then go from there.
Good afternoon, Freedom Friends. This is B with Life Done Free. If you are one of our normal viewers, you probably saw on our live that we harvested some mulberries out in the garden. And today I am going to run those through the Squeezo strainer and show you what that looks like. Here is the Squeezo strainer. Actually, if you have this tight on here, you could have it really tight, just as tight as you can. And this will still, as you're cranking, if it gets like a core of a tomato, it'll get kind of wiggly here. See how that's like wiggling on the table. So I take really quick, let me show you on my table what this did. I don't know if you can see this very closely. Do you see this little mark, these marks right here? This is a screw from the bottom of that. And so when I flip that leaf down and clamp it down, this the screw here, when you screw that in as tight as you can, it leaves a mark on the table. So first I put some of this down to keep it from rotating. But then I also put a piece of cardboard onto this so that it doesn't mark up the table anymore. And you can see I've used this for quite a while. But let me go ahead and set this back up and show you what this looks like. So I take some of this and look, you can see how it's poked holes in this
where that was sitting. So I just take this, I fold it in half, I stick it on here. I put this on here where this is gonna go, and I cinch it onto the table. Whoops, don't move the table, just like that. And then you can use the wing nut down here to tighten it on. That way it doesn't move when you're grinding. Okay, so that is attached. I am using the berry screen on this Squeezo strainer. I also ordered, so it comes with normally just the regular like tomato screen, and it has a certain size hole. Then you can order the berry screen, which the holes are smaller. And then you can order the pumpkin or salsa screen, which the holes are significantly bigger than the tomato. And then I should have showed you the berry, but I have the berry one already on. I keep them in the bag so that I know which ones are which. I keep them attached so I know how they're all, that I have all the parts, and this is the way they go. Each one comes with a wing nut to screw it on and a gasket to keep the juices from coming out the end. I also keep in my box some cleaners. These are the things that I clean this tool or this device with, and the manual. I keep it all in the box so that I know where everything is. Okay, so over to the machine. You have the guard for the juices here. The screen. There's a corkscrew device in here. And I can show you that real quick. It's super easy to put together. So this is the funnel, the hopper, the chute. This comes apart for storage, the handle. These come off. Let's see, let me move this chair. When you are setting this up, so see, there's the corkscrew that turns when you rotate the handle. There's my gasket. This is going over here, and underneath here is a little hole that you're gonna poke this into. And then this guard has to go on the outside of that. So you kind of have to put the hole in and then put this in. There it goes. And that looks loose, but it doesn't go anywhere. So then you want to make sure that these are tight so that your fluid doesn't come out the gasket here. And then you put your handle on. And there's only one way that, or actually two ways that goes. Your wing nut. Got it just a little too tight, and you can tell because you hear a grinding. The first couple of times you use your machine, you'll have probably little metal flakes coming off of here, which at least I did. Okay, so we're in business. Here's the hopper. Here's our fruit. Let's probably do it from this angle, maybe. Move all the chairs. Okay, so if I raise this up, get you guys a good view here of the whole process. Okay, so from here you should be able to see everything. I went and grabbed a scoop. So this also comes with it. This is what you're going to use to plunge your stuff down if it gets stuck. You're going to put the juice is going to come into here. The waste is going to go into there. And that's it. We're up and running. Okay, so if this is really juicy, I have had, if I put a bunch of tomatoes with a lot of juice in there, I've had juice come out of this seal right here. So make sure you have that on there pretty good. And then you're gonna start churning and mashing your fruit in. Okay, just like that, that first round through the hopper is done. It's easier if you can do both hands here. I'm not sure if you can see in there though. Oh, see, I just juiced it out. Okay, so there is one ice cream bucket full of juice. This is what the waste looks like, which is seeds and that like inner
piece. Then here is the juice and the pulp. And I will get and then when I pushed the plunger down faster than I was turning the spinner, I had juice come out, dribble down, and onto the floor. Just a couple drips, but still, that is, you know, mulberry is very staining. Okay, got my spatula, and this is what we're going to use to get this off. This is just the pulp that's going to thicken our sauce or spread or whatever this ends up being. I was going to make some syrup, but it's pretty pulpy, pretty thick. But this is what we want right here. This is the goodness. Now you can run this pulp back through a second time. But it's pretty dry. But this right here is what we're looking for. All right, I'm gonna cook this up and thicken it. I'll cook it up and thicken it. As I cook it, the fluid will evaporate out and it will turn a little thicker. I'm gonna come out here and check this syrup. As long as the chickens stay over there. As you can see, it is boiling. It is at 340 degrees, boiling. I hope it's good. I put ooh. No, guys, go away. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull it. Okay, so it's a little thicker than it was supposed to have been.
Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed B's video on mulberry syrup. I think it's so honoring that my wife can take something in nature and without any power, without any inputs from the outside world, she can make something so delicious as, mulberry syrup. We ate pancakes that night and it was so delicious. And, the Squeezo strainer is a must-have for a homestead, as is a sun oven, because with the two of them together, just like that, she made something delicious. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. See you guys.
Good afternoon, Freedom Friends. This is B with Life Done Free. If you're a normal watcher, no, not a normal watcher, damn it!
Today is tobacco planting day. But first, let me stop what I'm doing to plant.
Dang it. We're gonna cut all that out.
But first, let me stop what I'm doing to spend the next 4 hours harvesting mulberries so that I can make something sweet for Tag. So Tag, in all of his